Hey friend, get ready because today we have several Jikook moments that together tell a very special story. First, we'll talk about Jin and the update that showed us once again how Jimin and Jungkook remain present in each other's lives, even in those moments we don't usually see. Then we'll explore the connection many fans felt when comparing that scene from Boy in Love in 2014 with the new moment from Normal, because there are details that simply stand out. We'll also relive those moments when Jungkook couldn't help but approach Jimin and shower him with affection in front of everyone. Next, we'll analyze that smile that appeared in London when Jungkook once again focused all his attention on Jimin. And finally, we'll talk about our Prince Jimin, his effort, his passion, and that unique way he gives his all for his fans. Recently, Jimin and Jungkook reappeared together in new photos that Jin uploaded to his Instagram account, making all of us who follow their every move incredibly happy. In these images, Jin showed us, almost directly, how Jimin and Jungkook are always together, sharing their space in a very natural way. For us, seeing them side by side is the clearest proof that their relationship remains incredibly strong, demonstrating that they are inseparable and always choose to be united in their daily lives. Although we all know there are many moments of theirs that we don't get to see because they keep them private, we know perfectly well that they are always together, supporting each other in everything they do. It doesn't matter that we don't see them on screen all the time, these photos that Jin shared confirm that behind the scenes they continue to be each other's greatest support. Many people immediately notice this sweet detail, feeling a great deal of emotion seeing that Jimin and Jungkook always find ways to be there for each other and take care of each other like the beautiful couple they are. This update from Jin is very important to us because it allows us to see the reality of Jikook without any pretense or doubt. Watching them share these everyday moments makes it very clear that their bond is constant and that they don't need cameras to show their affection and loyalty. Looking back, we all remember Jimin and Jungkook in the 2014 music video for Boy in Love, playfully flirting in the bathroom. From the very beginning of their career, they always had these special moments that led many to see them as the true couple of the group. Those playful glances in the bathroom back in 2014 weren't just a coincidence, but the start of a story filled with genuine interactions that showcased the incredible chemistry that has always existed between them. Now, in the recent music video for Normal, we saw a very similar scene where all the BTS members were also in the bathroom. Seeing Jimin and Jungkook in this space made it impossible not to recall what happened in 2014 and feel something incredibly special in our hearts as we connected the past with the present. This beautiful coincidence in the bathroom shows us that, despite the years that have passed, the essence of Jikook remains exactly the same and their connection is stronger than ever. This comparison between the two videos directly reveals that the affection between Jimin and Jungkook hasn't changed over time. For all of us who love watching their interactions as a couple, this moment in Normal is a very clear sign that their story continues with the same strong connection as always. Let's relive those two special minutes when Jungkook simply couldn't stop touching Jimin. It was such a tender moment, and it was clear that if another second had passed, Jungkook would have effortlessly swept Jimin into his arms just to continue showering him with affection in front of everyone. As fans who are always watching their every move, seeing these kinds of moments fills us with joy because it so clearly and directly demonstrates the immense trust and love they have for each other. This sweet way of treating each other isn't a one-off, it's how they always act whenever they're together, anywhere. Even at every concert we've seen throughout their tours, Jimin and Jungkook are always there, finding ways to be close and showing that beautiful love they share without any fear or shyness. Many people immediately notice these displays of affection on stage, which confirm that there's a very strong and real connection between them that they always choose to share with us. Seeing them act so naturally at every concert makes it crystal clear that Jikook are completely free to express their feelings, and that's something no one can take away from them. Every caress, every playful moment, and every time Jungkook decides to pamper Jimin are crystal clear signs of the beautiful relationship they've built together over the years. In one of the most talked about moments during the London concert, we witnessed a very special scene that left us all deeply moved. It all happened with Jungkook's beautiful smile as he turned directly towards Jimin just as he was taking off his jacket on stage. Upon turning, Jungkook's gaze immediately sought Jimin, creating a beautiful moment where the world's attention seemed to stop, focused solely on the two of them. And there they remained for several seconds, completely absorbed in each other, exchanging tender smiles that became another beautiful Jikook mystery, forever etched in London's memory. Jungkook didn't hesitate and automatically turned to look at Jimin with great tenderness, giving him his undivided attention in a direct and sincere way. This sweet moment during the concert demonstrates how important Jimin is to him and how he always seeks to share his joy with the person he loves most. With actions as clear as this, Jungkook couldn't be more direct about how much he loves and wants Jimin in his life. No complicated words are needed to understand what happens between them when they gaze into each other's eyes amidst thousands of people. Their smiles and the connection they share on the London stage speak volumes. For all of us who love seeing them together as a couple, this tender exchange of glances is a crystal clear sign of their love and motivates us to keep watching their videos to enjoy their beautiful story. That's why each of us admires Jimin so much and greatly values everything he does every time he takes the stage anywhere in the world. Even as a super famous artist, recognized globally and respected by millions, he always takes the stage with the same great sense of responsibility and with boundless love for all the people who closely follow his career. Many people realize that his commitment is absolute at every concert, showing incredible dedication and commitment that makes us respect, admire, and love him more each day. Seeing him give his all in every song clearly demonstrates that, despite having achieved the greatest success an artist can have, his number one priority is always to put on a wonderful show for all of us. Knowing that Jimin strives to make every person in the audience feel that it was totally worth being there shows us the tremendous greatness in his noble heart. He takes nothing for granted, practicing tirelessly and working incredibly hard to ensure his performance is perfect from beginning to end, meticulously attending to every detail of his movements to convey a powerful emotion to those watching from their seats. This immense effort is also evident when he shares the stage with Jungkook, as Jikook's presence and mutual support give them both the strength to shine together and deliver their best performances as the beautiful couple and amazing team they've always been. For us, seeing Jimin pour his heart and soul into every performance is a beautiful reminder of why he is so precious, unique, and beloved by everyone. Each of his performances is completely unique because he dedicates himself entirely to giving his best every second of the show, regardless of how tired he may feel. This is clearly reflected in every song he performs with his beautiful and sweet voice, in every energetic dance move, and in every tender smile he lovingly shares with us from the stage. Jimin directly demonstrates that he is a true professional who deeply loves what he does, and that's why we always say with immense pride and emotion that our prince is simply incredible. Watching him on his journey and seeing him shine so brightly on stage fills us with immense joy and motivates us to keep watching all his videos to enjoy his great talent. As fans who always observe every little detail and every glance, we know that Jimin's enormous dedication on stage becomes even more beautiful and special when he has Jungkook's company and unconditional support by his side. Seeing them search for each other with their eyes in the middle of the crowd, how they look out for each other with small gestures between songs, and how they share that immense happiness of doing what they love together, confirms that their connection is a fundamental pillar in their lives that keeps them strong. This beautiful way of supporting each other makes us admire Jimin even more because it shows us that behind every great artist is a wonderful relationship. That's why each of us admires Jimin so much and greatly values everything he does every time he takes the stage anywhere in the world. Even as a super famous artist, recognized globally and respected by millions, he always takes the stage with the same great sense of responsibility and with boundless love for all the people who closely follow his career. Many people notice his absolute commitment at every concert, showing incredible dedication and commitment that makes us respect, admire, and love him more each day. Seeing him give his all in every song clearly demonstrates that, despite having achieved the greatest success an artist can have, his number one priority is always to put on a wonderful show for all of us. Knowing that Jimin strives to make every person in the audience feel that it was totally worth being there shows us the tremendous greatness in his noble heart. He takes nothing for granted, practicing tirelessly and working incredibly hard to ensure his performance is perfect from beginning to end, meticulously attending to every detail of his movements to convey a powerful emotion to his audience. This immense effort is especially evident when he shares the stage with Jungkook, as Jikook's presence and mutual support give them both the strength to shine together and deliver their best performances as the beautiful couple and amazing team they've always been. Each of his performances is completely unique because he pours his heart and soul into giving his all every second of the show, regardless of how tired he may feel. This is clearly reflected in every song he performs with his beautiful and sweet voice, in every energetic dance move, and in every tender smile he lovingly shares with us from the stage. Jimin directly demonstrates that he is a true professional who deeply loves what he does, and that's why we always say with immense pride and excitement that our prince is simply incredible. As fans who always notice every little detail and every glance, we know that Jimin's immense dedication on stage becomes even more beautiful and special when he has Jungkook's unwavering support by his side. Seeing them search for each other with their eyes in the crowd, how they look out for one another with small gestures between songs, and how they share the immense joy of doing what they love together, confirms that their connection is a fundamental pillar in their lives that keeps them strong. This beautiful way of supporting each other makes us admire Jimin even more, because it shows us so clearly that behind every great artist there is a wonderful relationship full of complicity that fills him with strength and motivation to keep giving his all at every concert. Sometimes, a single glance between Jimin and Jungkook tells a love story so beautiful that words could never fully capture it. There are incredibly special moments on stage and in their daily lives when Jungkook looks at Jimin with such profound intensity that everything around them seems to slow down completely, as if time itself stops just for the two of them. In those moments, the noise of the crowd, the music, and the entire world simply fades away, leaving only a tranquil feeling of warmth that shows us how much they love each other and how safe they feel together. As fans who are always attentive to the couple's every move, seeing them search for each other with their eyes directly confirms that a real and unique connection exists between them, one that doesn't need complicated explanations to be understood by people of all ages. This special way in which Jungkook looks at Jimin is incredibly tender, showing an affection as soft as cotton and extremely careful, as if he didn't want to hurt even a tiny part of his heart. Many people immediately notice this sweet detail when watching their videos, feeling a deep emotion when they see Jungkook's gaze filled with infinite respect and tenderness towards Jimin. There's no need to look for hidden meanings or complicated theories to understand what's going on between them. The simple tenderness with which they look at each other is the clearest sign that their relationship is built on genuine love, where protecting and caring for each other's well-being is always their top priority. There's a quiet tenderness in Jungkook's gaze that doesn't seek attention or to be the center of attention, but somehow manages to say absolutely everything without using a single word. This knowing silence between Jimin and Jungkook is what makes their bond as a couple so strong and real over time, demonstrating that they know each other so well that they understand each other with just a fraction of a second of eye contact. For all of us who love to closely follow their daily interactions, observing these quiet moments fills our hearts with joy because it allows us to see that mutual support and true affection are expressed in the smallest and most natural details they share every day. Perhaps for this beautiful reason, these intimate and direct moments deeply touch so many hearts around the world. We realize that Jikook's purest emotions aren't found in grand, noisy gestures, but in the immense sweetness that shines in their eyes whenever they're in the middle of a big stage or a crowd. Seeing Jungkook dedicate all his attention and most sincere affection to Jimin with just a single glance moves us deeply and compels us to keep watching all their videos, reminding us in a simple way that their beautiful story continues, strong and full of a unique connection that we always love to see.